Number 10. William Henry Hank Devereaux, Jr., the unlikely English department chairman at the badly underfunded Railton College in the Pennsylvania Rust Belt, is coping with a midlife crisis. Just as Hank's life begins to unravel, his wife, Lily, also begins to question the path she is on as the vice principal of the local high school and the choices she has made. Told in the first person by Hank, the series is adapted from Pulitzer Prize-winning author Richard Russo's novel Straight Man, which was inspired by his own experiences teaching at colleges. Number 9. What would you do for love? For a brilliant male bookstall manager who crosses paths with an aspiring female writer, this question is put to the testament. A charming yet awkward crush becomes something even more sinister when the writer becomes the manager's obsession. Using social media and the internet, he uses every tool at his disposal to become close to her, even going so far as to remove any obstacle, including people that stands in his way of getting to her. Number 8. A Mystery of the Week series following Charlie Cale, who has an extraordinary ability to determine when someone is lying. She hits the road in her Plymouth Barracuda and with every stop encounters a new cast of characters and strange crimes she can't help but solve. Guest stars are plentiful throughout, from Ellen Barkin and Adrien Brody to Luis Guzman and Chloe Sevigny. An inverted detective series, also known as a How Catch 'Em and popularized by Columbo. The crime and perpetrator are shown at the beginning of each episode and follows Charlie as she tries to solve the mystery. Number 7. A grieving therapist starts to tell his clients exactly what he thinks. Ignoring his training in ethics, he finds himself making huge changes to people's lives, including his own. Shrinking has darker ideas on its mind than its earnest approach can often translate, but Jason Segel and Harrison Ford's sparkling turns make these characters worth close analysis. Number 6. Beef follows the story of failing contractor Danny Cho and successful entrepreneur Amy Lau, who get into a road rage incident and can't let it go. As they each try to outdo the other with their feud, things escalate further and start to have real-life consequences. Beef has reached number 1 on the Netflix Top 10 Shows list in the US and ranked 3rd for English shows overall. Number 5. Disillusioned at the thought of taking down another mark, depressed, low-level hitman Barry Berkman seeks a way out. When the Midwesterner reluctantly travels to Los Angeles to execute a hit on an actor who is betting a mobster's wife, little does Barry know that the City of Angels may be his sanctuary. He follows his target into acting class and ends up instantly drawn to the community of eager hopefuls, especially dedicated student Sally, who becomes the object of his affection. While Barry wants to start a new life as an actor, his handler, Futches, has other ideas, and the hitman's criminal past won't let him walk away so easily. Number 4. Happy Valley is a British crime drama television series set and filmed in the Calder Valley, West Yorkshire. In the 3rd season, Happy Valley returns at the peak of its hard-scrabble powers, with Sarah Lancashire seamlessly slipping back into her quintessential role for one final mystery. Number 3. It's the late 1950s, and Miriam Midge Meisel has everything she has ever wanted: the perfect husband, 2 kids, and an elegant apartment on New York's Upper West Side. Her seemingly idyllic life takes a surprising turn when she discovers a hidden talent she didn't previously know she had: stand-up comedy. This revelation changes her life forever as she begins a journey that takes her from her comfortable life on the Upper West Side through the cafes and nightclubs of Greenwich Village as she makes her way through the city's comedy industry on a path that could ultimately lead her to a spot on The Tonight Show couch. The series was created by Amy Sherman Palladino Gilmore Girls. Number 2. 20 years after a fungal infection obliterated most of the U.S. population and turned the victims into infected monstrosities, Joel is tasked with escorting Ellie to the Fireflies to help reverse engineer a cure. This isn't easy for either of them, since Joel has been left almost permanently bitter after the death of his daughter, and Ellie is distrusting of him. Number 1. Although he has no plans to step aside as the head of Waystar Royco, the international media conglomerate controlled by his family, aging patriarch Logan Roy is contemplating what the future holds. He has lingered in the limelight longer than even he thought he would, and now family members want to run the company as they see fit. Despite a best-laid succession plan, tempers flare over Logan's intentions. Kendall Roy, Logan's eldest son from his second marriage and a division president at the firm, is the heir apparent. As Kendall attempts to solidify his eventual takeover, he and the 3 other Roy children face a difficult choice as company control and family loyalties collide.